Friends, in these talks, I have been trying to show that where action involves effort, self-control, and I have explained what I mean by these terms, there must be diminution and limitation of life, but where action is effortless, spontaneous, there is completeness of life. What I say, however, concerns the fullness of life itself, not the chaos of misunderstood liberation. I shall again explain what I mean by effortless action. When you are conscious of incompleteness, you have the desire to find a goal or an end which will be your authority, and thereby you hope to fill that emptiness, that incompleteness. Most of us are continually seeking a goal, an end, an image, an ideal for our comfort. We are ceaselessly working towards that goal because we are conscious of the struggle which arises from incompleteness. But if we understood incompleteness itself, then we would no longer seek a goal, which is but substitution. To understand incompleteness and its cause, you must find out why you seek a goal. Why do you work towards a goal? Why do you want to discipline yourself according to a pattern? Because the incompleteness of which you are more or less conscious gives rise to continued effort, continued struggle, from which the mind tries to escape by establishing the authority of a comforting ideal which it hopes will serve as a guide. Thereby, action in itself has no significance. It becomes merely a stepping stone towards an end, a goal. In your search for truth, you use action merely as a means towards an end, and the significance of action is lost. You make a great effort to attain a goal, and the importance of your action lies in the end which it achieves, not in the action itself. Most people are caught up in the search for reward, in the attempt to escape punishment. They are working for results. They are urged forward by a motive, and therefore their action cannot be complete. Most of you are caught in this prison of incompleteness, and therefore you have to become conscious of that prison. If you don't understand what I mean, please interrupt me and I shall explain again. I say that you must become conscious that you are a prisoner. You must become aware that you are continually trying to escape from incompleteness, and that your search for truth is but an escape. What you call the search for truth, for God, through self-discipline and achievement, is but an escape from incompleteness. The cause of incompleteness is in the very search for attainment. But you are continually escaping from this cause. Action born of self-discipline, action born of fear or of the desire for achievement is the cause of incompleteness. Now, when you become aware that such action is itself the cause of incompleteness, you are freed of that incompleteness. The moment you become aware of poison, the poison ceases to be a problem to you. It is a problem only as long as you are unaware of its action in your life. But most people do not know the cause of their incompleteness, and from this ignorance arises ceaseless effort. When they become aware of the cause, which is the search for achievement, then in that awareness there is completeness. Completeness that demands no effort. In your action, then, there is no effort, no self-analysis, no discipline. From incompleteness arises the search for comfort, for authority, and the attempt to reach this goal deprives action of its intrinsic significance. But when you become fully aware with your mind and your heart of the cause of incompleteness, then incompleteness ceases. Out of this awareness comes action that is infinite because it has significance in itself.